150 years ago, San Francisco was a young city, a way station for every kind of pony and travelers from faraway lands. Earth ponies, pegasi, and unicorns mingled with griffins, zebras, merponies, sea serpents, and too many others to count. The city hummed with activity, but it was full of conflict. Its creatures didn't always get along. In this fractured city, there was a seafaring unicorn who was no pony of note, a merchant who had lost his fortune. In his despair, this unicorn just snapped. In his special brand of madness, he dressed himself in the finest clothes he could and the most regal hat. He declared that he was Emperor of San Francisco and Protector of Equestria. Now, San Francisco already had a mayor, and Equestria had an immortal princess, so neither needed an emperor. Still, he claimed that lofty title all the same. But the strangest thing happened. All the ponies and other creatures just agreed that he could be emperor if he wanted. The emperor was kind and funny besides. He treated every pony, everyone who called San Francisco home with equality and dignity. Because of this, he was beloved by all who knew him. He minted his own bits out of tin, which were accepted as real money at local shops. He penned proclamations which the newspapers all printed. For years, San Francisco loved its sweet, crazy emperor, and he loved his beautiful city back. One gray and cloudy day, an angry day, the emperor performed a wondrous magic. Mobs of earth ponies, pegasi, and unicorns were fighting, though no pony now remembers exactly why. They had galloped from all sides toward the center of the city with hatred in their hearts. All the other citizens hid behind locked doors and windows. The emperor stood in the city center, blocking the riding ponies. His foreleg was hurt, so he walked with the aid of a plain wooden staff. His eyes were closed. His head was bowed. They stopped and eyed each other warily. Their quarrel was not settled, but no pony would hurt the kind emperor. The emperor raised his head and opened his eyes. He looked at the earth ponies, pegasi, and unicorns. His eyes beseeched. They pled. They glistened with barely contained tears, and he spoke, whispered really, but the square was so quiet that all could hear his words. "You're all my friends. I beg of you, be at peace." A shiver passed through the assembled ponies, and they became ashamed. They had nearly run riot and nearly destroyed the city they called home. As this feeling swept through the heart of each and every pony, the staff upon which the emperor leaned glowed with the light like the sun. It was bright enough to be blinding, yet no pony had to close their eyes. The staff had been transformed and all could see its new form. Its golden surface was covered in filigrees, and there was a shining red gem in the clasp on its head. At dusk, the gem would shine with cyan blue, bright orange, and magenta, like the sunsets that can only be seen over the bay. The emperor's staff was filled with the spirit of the city, its heart and its love for all who lived within it. His strength renewed, the emperor remained a shining example of all the denizens of San Francisco for many years more, until the day of the great quake.